So you spoke about the regional district seeming not to be interested in the memorandum of understanding. And we got a letter from the lawyer of the CVRD in September, and they said they would very much, CVRD would like to support the proposed 40 to 50 residential unit development. They had a few minor concerns about the languaging and you know, so that they were quite open to that idea. So I just wanted to clarify. And that's right from the lawyer, and that was September 2016.
Okay, I'm not privy to that.
Yeah,
however,
this was given to us. We talked about it.
Trustee Kelly, I was just giving my impression. They just flat out refused to, and they didn't give us any reason at the meeting.
Well,
it was a very confusing.
The reason was given.
It was a very confusing meeting.
The reason was given in the legal response, which we all received, and we actually talked about on the December 7th in-camera meeting. We talked about it as a board. We went through it.
Yes, I believe you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So,
but just to clarify your point, you know, one thing, I was very glad that we had this meeting with the ministry, and the ministry is actually controls what the improvement district does. We actually answer to the ministry. They're in charge of what we do. And I pointedly asked them about this petition and what did we need to do with that. And I didn't understand at the time, but to join an improvement district wouldn't change anything in our immediate future. My understanding was that it was a minimum of a 2-year transition period. So certainly, you know, it coming up now and everything, it's not going to help our immediate problems. We have to deal with them. And it's not going to change anything that happens with the developer. So, you know, it seems as if people have the illusion that something is going to change immediately, and that's not it. We're still responsible for our August 31st deadline for a plan in place and our 2018 deadline to have the system in and functioning. So my belief is that we need to focus our attention as a board on our immediate problems and move forward with that. And then if we see in the future that the regional district is a viable option, then we go in that direction. But I can't see us spending any time on this thing because we really have a big job.
It wouldn't necessarily be your time,
it's a
it would be
committee.
the community.
Yeah,
That's what I don't understand, and I don't expect it.
Well, that's the answer. My answer to your question.
And my other question was, who is they at the regional district? You said they don't.
The board members.
All the board members?
Yeah.
Share something with you, and you know.
Microphone.
Sorry, if I could share something with you. One of the items that was touched on at the meeting with ministry staff. There is a lot of new infrastructure money, federally and provincially.
Jim, you have to get really close to the mic. It doesn't
Federally and provincially, funding is now up to 75% on certain infrastructure projects. However, it is a long process. So we do still have to meet that deadline, but that would be the huge advantage of being part of the regional district, with the access to the grant funding process, which is substantial at the moment.